Hey y'all, it's Christy from Teadoddles. Today is day 17 of Vlogmas, and I am just going to add this short little bit to the little bits I've already recorded today. Well, I did recorded the puzzle advent for today, and you can see what I put together for yesterday. I actually did that today too, but still, I didn't record both of them. And you'll see some pictures in the beginning of, I made a French toast casserole. It was delicious. I'll link a recipe in the description box if you want to try it out. Not hard to make. Just have to do some prep overnight, and then you put it in the oven. It was really good. I've been munching on it all day, which is probably not the best thing, but it's been good. And I did a little stitching this morning. I'll show y'all that. And I did crochet on the scarf. I feel like I've kind of swapped around to do that in the morning and then something else in the afternoon. I don't know yet. I'm going to be sewing some more when I get done with this. There's this piles of things that I've started for the shop that didn't get finished because it's just been such a hectic since summer things going on. And I was like, I need to finish these things so I can get them, all these stacks of stuff out of my way. And that's part of my goal for the end of this year. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. I have to go. My dog, I put him in here because I'm trying to keep him from barking so I can do this little recording. When he gets in here, he realizes this is a carpet and he tries to, I don't know where he's going. I really don't. I don't know if it's just he feels because he can move better. It just starts running into things. His back legs don't work anymore, and I guess he can grab the carpet. And anyway, I had to go put him in the other room because he would not be still. I don't want him. He will get hung up on something and hurt himself in here. So, anywho, out of breath now because that's terrible. That's terrible. Anywho, I plan on sewing some more this evening, getting those things done and get them out before I sew any more clothing. But let me just show you what I did do today so I can finish this up. It's going to be a short one today, y'all. I worked on, let's see, I finished my candy cane. I feel like the light is just washing out right now, and I don't know what it is, but I finished my candy cane. I did my little Santa hat, and what did I do? I started on something. I thought I did. Oh no, I added the lighter green to my holly, and I put a little stitch up there, and I put some in this wreath and in this mistletoe. So I think it just adds a little touch to it. So I'm all caught up on that. So tomorrow I will do one, and I'll have one to do until Christmas Eve. I decided I didn't want to leave one to do on Christmas Day because I won't be here most of the day. So I didn't want to do that. So I did get that done. And something else that I worked on, I'm going to show y'all. It's not much to show. It's okay. I realized this is going to take me longer than I thought it was. This is my progress on, hold on again, y'all. Okay. I needed to clean my screen off. That was my problem. Anyway, so this is what I have done so far. You can see I've got a little bit there that I could not get fixed. It's fine. That's what I've got done so far on my shoe. It's okay. I realized these are going to take me a lot longer than I thought. I was hoping to do one a month, but I'm like, I'm just not going to be able to do that. It's until I get in a better groove or something with this, I'm not going to be able to go faster. But I did tape down my edges today because I realized that's part of what's slowing me down. So we'll see how my next session goes. I also realized, I don't remember what I was looking for, but back here in my 2 magazine holders, I had this thing. And I was like, that is perfect for my cross stitch pattern. It's technically a crochet pattern holder, but you know what? I can do whatever I want to with it. But it has little magnets that hold your paper pattern in place, and you can move these around to mark where your next row is. As you can see, the highlighted portion is what I've got done, and it's just the red. So that's all I've got done. This is one of 6 panels that are showing me to cross stitch, but some of them really have very little on it. So some of them, like you see how there's a little bit over here, some of them just have this and nothing else. So they're not all as full as this one. But I started with this one because it was in the center and it had the center lines where I could center my pattern. So if y'all hear my dog bark in a minute, just forewarning, he is in the other room, but it picks up on here. All right, so this is perfect for this. So I had to sit there and hold it and it keep falling. And I'm so glad I remembered I had this because it's very useful right now. And so that is what I also put some more rows in my crochet scarf I'm doing for my bestie. I'll show you when tomorrow, maybe when I get further along. All right, so today, there he goes. That's why I try to put him in here, except then he's in here rolling all over the place and running into stuff. Still, now you can hear my son tell him to shut up, probably. Anywho, these are the Barb stretch pants. This is the one I sewed together today. Y'all, I'm going to post in pictures on one side or the other. I'll move over some so I can put them over here. Of different views of these pants. These pants fit great for what I want them for. As a matter of fact, I'm going to, the only thing is in the behind, I may add just a little bit to it. But I love the crotch of the pattern. That's a weird thing to say, but I'm going to translate that to my leggings pattern because it fits the best in the front. And I didn't have to make any adjustments to that. But you'll see me wearing them. I just wanted to show y'all how nice this turned out. Of course, this is a Ponte, I believe. No, I've already taken my paper. I think it's a Ponte knit. I've already taken my paper off of there because I'm finished. I just have to hem the legs. But look what I did in the pocket. I put some fun little, this is an art gallery knit that I really love. It was just like a little half-yard piece or a little piece I had left over. And that's what I put in my pockets, which I successfully transferred from those yoggers. And I did make a little video about it, but that'll be tutorial videos to start back up next year. And so I'm doing these as I do things. So I show you how to transfer a pattern piece, well, pocket specifically, from one pattern to this other pattern that I wanted the pockets in. And they worked so great. And there's a string on it. Get off of the string. Anyway, I love them and they fit so great. I've just got to do the hem and these will be done. Now I do need to see what I've been doing on those little cards that I usually keep on the back of my patterns, taking notes, because I'm going to put the fabric swatch and everything. I'm going to put it in a little notebook about things I had to change or things I need to change the next time I make them. I will be making these again. I really love them. I probably need to take off about 2 inches on the length because they're pretty long, so, which is a weird thing. Well, I guess since I need to add 2 inches to shirts most of the time, maybe I could take the 2 inches out of my leg. Anywho, these are so wonderful and I love them and they turned out just how I liked. I didn't make any other adjustments to these pants before I cut them out. And something I'm realizing, because I was talking about how that other shirt, I did finish the collar on the blue with the orange shirt I showed yesterday. I am going to do, right now I'm just talking about what I'm doing on Vlogmas a little bit. I'm going to do a full video next month of all the clothing I made this month and then like all the crochet I did and all the, that kind of thing. So I'll talk more in depth about it. But I finished the collar on it, which the collar gave me some issues, but I got it done. The only thing I got to do is take out some in the width. And I realized what's happened. In the pants, I typically in because a Style Arc is an Australian pattern maker. So for pants, I believe I cut these out as a 24. That's their size, is 24. I think it goes 0 through 30 or something like that is their size. And I realized I've been cutting out 24s in the shirts. That one that I cut out, which is so big. Like, why do they keep being so big? Because I look back at a shirt I made over the summer or earlier this year, whenever I made it, had the camo knit, and it fit perfectly. I didn't make any alterations to it. It was a 20. That's what size it was in Style Arc patterns, because it was a Style Arc pattern. I cut out a 20. No wonder it's 2 sizes bigger than what I cut out for the pattern. So that's what's happening. That's why it's too big. So I've got to remember that, because I think several of the new patterns I bought in shirts, you can buy it with 3 different sizes. That's the way Style Arc patterns are. Sometimes they have some patterns that have multi-sizes in it, but most of their patterns, you pick a 3 size range, and they have separate pattern, they have separate files for each size. So I have a 22, a 24, and a 26 is a size range pack I could get. And there's a PDF file for each one, so it's not multi-line patterns most of the time. But I believe I bought 22, 24, 26 patterns for several tops that I bought recently from them, which is annoying, but at least I know that now, and at least I will definitely cut out the smallest size, which is a 22, and then it'll be easier to take the extra out. But that's what I did. That's why the tops are so dang big. But anywho, I digress. Like I said, that just needs the legs hemmed. That shirt is the one I'm talking about, laying back there on that pile. I did get the neckline finished. I just got to take out some out of the sides otherwise it's finished if I wanted to wear it that way. The leggings, I'm going to transfer. Well, I've got to fix what I got now. I can't really change the crotch line too much because it's already sewn together, but I'm going to finish those up. The joggers, I decided to put a drawstring in the top. I just cut little notches. I'm going to hand sew over them because it's a really lightweight fabric, and that's done. That's all I got to do with those. So, yeah. And then I also got my little doggy quilted. I just did some wind, like swirly wind, like he's driving super fast to get his tree home, because it's kind of what it looks like to me. And that's what I did. I trimmed it up. I just need to put binding on it, and I'm going to sew some little buttons for tree decorations and for the hubcaps on the tires. This is going to be a snack, or a lot of people call them mug rugs. This is kind of big, but I like this. It's not table or placemat size, because I wouldn't really use a placemat, but this is big enough that I can put a drink on it and a snack. So I don't know. The size of mug rugs are usually too small to me. This is what I have for that. And otherwise, the sewing has been bag sewing, which I will show you all of that stuff later. It's nothing new. It's just finishing up some stuff that needed to be finished. So that's it for today, even though I feel like this went longer than it should, but I think there's going to be some stuff cut out of this because I kept getting interrupted. But y'all will remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all tomorrow.